is Alan Garfinkel, and I'm talking from my office in Maitland, Florida. It's a suburb of Orlando, Florida. It's where I've practiced for more than 25 years, right from this office. I've been getting calls all day long today from friends and neighbors and clients and so forth. For the past 25 years, I've spent the majority of my practice helping folks recover and prepare for all sorts of storms, natural disaster storms, hurricanes and earthquakes and so forth, all throughout the country. But specifically, I have a special reach out and call out to all of our friends, because right now we have Hurricane Matthew barreling down on Florida. And so we have offices in Fort Lauderdale and all throughout Florida. Again, I'm calling from Orlando, Florida. And I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the protections that you can do and be thinking about right now that are specific, more than just the standard things that we've all heard about in terms of batteries and gasoline and food and water and so forth. I want to talk specifically about some of the things that our boards of directors and community associations can specifically do. So, number one, several years ago there was a statute that provided special powers for our boards of directors during emergencies like these, specific natural disasters. And so right now, as the winds are whipping away right here in Florida, approaching and readying ourselves for Hurricane Matthew, boards should be advised that there are special powers unique under 718, Statute 719, and Statute 720 relating to condominiums and cooperatives and homeowner associations, all of which give our boards of directors special and unique, extraordinary powers to deal with the business of running associations during the course of a natural disaster. So, Hurricane Matthew is likely to make landfall tomorrow. And what's going to happen is, if it does make landfall, even if it doesn't make landfall, there's going to be issues that are going to affect your communities. Some of us have folks in our communities that are non-ambulatory, that can't leave gates, that can't leave the rooms. What do we do about those folks? What do we do about when the roof blows off? What do we do when the windows go in and it makes our carpet soaking wet? What are some of the things we can do? The first thing that I would just bring to your attention is let common sense prevail. Okay, so number one is that, hey, the windows have blown in, and so the weather's coming in. What do we do about that? Well, you don't have to become superhero directors right now. All you have to do is apply common sense. And so when things are safe and when the weather dies down a little bit, then what you can do is start mitigating those further damages. And that really is your responsibility. So, you can notify the insurance company. And my suggestion is, when you do notify the insurance company, all of your communications are via email. And so you can document them. And then ultimately you'll get a claim number, and all your further communications on the subject line should RE blank claim number. But the first thing that you want to do is understand that you can contract right now to deal with vendors to help get the water out of your community's properties, dry up your homes, remove wet carpet, take emergency procedures in terms of getting blue tarping and securing the envelope of the building. You don't want to do anything heroic, obviously. You don't want to do anything that is outside what your reasonable business judgment would do. So in other words, if you're a board member, you don't have to do anything extraordinary. Just you apply your common sense, protect your property as best as you can, and understand that there are special emergency powers that you have to protect the property during this period of time. What are some of those special powers? Some of those special powers include filling board vacancies with special people that can have a board authority. That would be doing special tasks to perhaps coordinate loans, emergency lending, or coordinating this specific need or otherwise. So another activity, another special power that you have is that, look, if there is an area that becomes unhabitable or uninhabitable or risky or dangerous, please know that you have the authority to make those areas not accessible. So I will tell you that, you should never take the law in your own hands, never physically remove anybody, but understand that you as a board have an opportunity to make things safe using your, smart and reasonable business judgment. Another thing that is going to come into play, and perhaps the most important thing that's coming into play, is the selection of vendors, contractors, roofers, water remediation people. Thank you.